Hey, this is Time Bomb, and if it's your first time checking out the channel, hit that subscribe button to catch all the updates. Hey, today I am going to break down a defensive play that I like to use to kind of mix it up, get some pressure. It's kind of a contrast to what I'm normally running out of cover 3. So I'm just going to do, what should we do? Something kind of meta. We'll go into like a PA crossers kind of look here at a trips tight end. Oh, PA shot wheel, sure. This is something that we see a lot online. And let's take a look at this defense here to show you. It's in the wide 9. I'm using the Buffalo Bills playbook, and it's this blitz, the Fireman here. All we want to do is base align. Actually, I'm going to spot this ball a little differently. Put it a little more downfield here. I use it less as I'm getting closer to the end zone. Now, first thing I'm going to do is base align, double tap Y, and put him into a deep blue. Then I'll double tap Y and put X into a deep blue as well, the deep middle. Double tap Y, hit B, and I will put him into a deep half as well. So this is the basic look we're looking for. Then I'm going to press LB down to pinch the line, then RB down to pinch the linebackers. I'm going to double tap RB, tap X, and then go down on the left stick to put him into a hook zone. So what you're really trying to accomplish here is to get pressure. You need to recognize quickly where they want to throw and eliminate that route. You don't want them to get nothing should really develop here. The pressure should get in before then. You're sending, 5 guys here. He really shouldn't be able to. If he does, you're in trouble, and hopefully by making this last adjustment, you should be able to stop them if they do look deep. By pressing Y and then LB to protect the sticks, then they shouldn't be able to make a deep throw on you. So let's try it out here and see if the pressure can get in. And as you see, look how fast Barr is going to get there. It's like within 3 seconds, he's going to be able to just charge in. Now, they'll start to pick it up, but, here or there, as the game goes, when they're just not expecting to see it, that's when, boom, you can just take them very quickly out for a loss. Just want to look at the user, try to get there so you got them more time, and, still, they do pick it up sometimes. It's going to get in. Someone else is going to get in on those situations. Cancel the play action this time. Oh, oops, stay baseline. There we go. Got him coming over there. And, yeah. The bar's getting a little wide, and he gets through. Basically got a little touch. I'm going to try to ID him this time and see how much it helps out. Because Barr is the man, your left outside linebacker. That's who's going to be causing all the trouble for you. So let's see, this time with him ID'd. Does it gets a lot more time, and then that road's going to develop, that Y road. If you don't have a great user there, or you can't get an amazing click on to stop it, he can beat you deep there. So that's why you don't want to be sitting on this play every time. But if they don't expect it to be coming, and you're using it then all of a sudden this is a huge weapon for you. Ooh, looks like he could have gotten through Y there. You got great block on this play. Eventually it gets in, but that's way too long. They're going to make something happen. They're going to roll out on you. Put the play action on again. Alright, let's see how fast you can get in. Huffing. Oh yeah, that's it. But you can see the great user, like, if you can see that route cutting across, then you're going to be able to stop it. So for the most part, let's take a look at some of this gameplay footage, and we can see here. Now, it's doing a pretty good job for me against the run as well. It's not something I'm necessarily calling to stop the run, but if you do get caught in those situations, it does a great job because everybody's crashing the middle. Your user should be able to get outside and stop anything that's going to go along the edge, and those CBs in the man coverage seem to jump pretty good once they recognize that it is a run play. They shouldn't be drawn out too much like they were going to a deep zone, so it stops the run pretty well. I do get a fair amount of picks with it as well. If they, people have to roll out, they're trying to make these deep plays, and you've got coverage there on them, and a man, someone's being manned up as well, which sometimes I will adjust here depending on what I think the play is. But generally, if they do try to throw it and you have a good user and you've got support from the AI, you're going to be able to get picks with this play. And See right here as well, I'm kind of hovering right along the line, just taking a look at where it's going to develop, staying short, and I get a big lurk right in the middle of the field, just like that. If, you know, your user's on and they do try to throw something quick, a lot of times I will get user lurks, right? Like they try to see it, or if the road is developing, I'll kind of be able to cut it off just like that. So I find this play good for getting user lurks, but where it really shines for me is getting Anthony Barr in there with all these sacks all the time. Like I've had so much footage of it. I find this play pretty good too to make adjustments out of, because, you know, I've got these different zones. I might man up some different people. Sometimes I'll put my defensive ends into hard flats. There's a lot of different things that I'll do with it while sending the pressure still. And, you know, that's just, as the game's developing, sometimes I'll just notice something's happening and I'll say, well, I'm going to get this pressure in there, but I'm going to want this CB in a hard flat rather than manning up. And all these different, we see these different looks here, right there. I just have, you know, like a little flat as well. So the end is going to cover that side of the field, then I'm using the other, and you see it closes off route. So it tries to scramble, the pressure's going to get in. I just think it's such a good play because it changes up the look that you're sending at your opponent. Now, it doesn't have to necessarily be this play, but plays like this you need to have in your defensive playbook. Something that's sending a lot of heat, something you're not using every play. It's not the crux of your defense, but it's an important play that you can call to get some pressure in there when you need to. When you're in 3rd and long, that's when you don't want to let them get a chance to have these routes develop. That's when they can hurt you. If you've stopped them on 1st and 2nd down, if they make the big play on 3rd down, there's nothing worse than that. So give this play a try, see if you can get some sacks with it just like I am, and let me know how it works for you. Thanks a lot for checking out the video. I've been Time Bomb, you guys have been awesome, and I will catch you later.